Traders, the NAS100 all-time highs. Let's mark that up and we'll go down the time frame. So that's the weekly. In fact, we'll go back to the weekly. I'm going to mark up the high of this candle as well, and we'll call it, well, it's a weekly body candle body high, 1W. We'll do that. And I'm also interested in these highs. Okay, so just a couple of levels here that could act as a support level. The market will most likely react around these levels. I'm looking for a retrace. Okay, that's a weekly. That's a weekly. I'll just mark it as such so we can see that it's a weekly. Now, over here on the right, weekly. Okay. All right, the thing with this, let's just grab this, measure that. Measured move. Measured move. No, that was a big one. Okay, but you know, we can see that it can tend to swing, give or take, you know, this range. So if I place that here, that brings me back down into these highs daily. Mark it up 1D. All right. The thing with this is that with this price swing low to swing high, this is well and truly in the premium zone. Even if we pull the fib from the candle bodies, okay, you don't want to be buying up here. That would be chasing price, right? I can guarantee you that smart money does all their buying down in here. This is where they unload. Now, the thing with this is it's reached into all-time highs, and the market needs liquidity to function, right? Smart money can't just come in here and dump a ton of capital, you know, into the market at that point when there's no liquidity, right? Now, there could be shorts, selling going on, starting to accumulate in here, but the liquidity is going to be resting under. Let me just grab a 4-hour chart. All right. If big money is looking now to rally or push this higher, yeah, we could just grab a Fibonacci here. Yeah, go from, well, look, there's a price swing, okay? There's a ton of liquidity resting under in the form of stop losses, sell stops. We'll just mark it up, liquidity zone or liquidity pool. Sell stops resting under here. Okay, so we got a lot of buyers bullish. And I mean, there's a couple of things about this chart. One, it's well and truly overextended. It's reaching into all-time highs. There's nothing up here. So if the big guns are looking to push this further north, it has to. It's got to pull back down into these sell stops to enable them to pair their orders long, if that's what's going to happen with this. Now, I do believe that the markets are priced by algos. So don't be surprised to see possibly a bit more upside. In other words, let's just have a look at this range here, for example. We'll go down to, say, a 30-minute chart. All right, it's starting to flatten out. Now, this is the sort of thing that I'm going to be expecting here. This ranges, and then it builds liquidity here, above and below. Watch out for this move here, breaking the range low, to entice sellers in. There's going to be a lot of sellers jumping in here at the moment. So they entice more sellers in, and then they hit stops that are resting up under up above this range. All right. So I'm expecting something like this. All right, so just be careful. Don't get caught out. Okay, this is liquidity building up here already with this price movement balance area. That's a target to get hit. In other words, they entice sellers in, more stops go in above, they hit those stops, and then this thing tanks. And come back out to, let's have a look at it on the 1H. Yeah, look, I mean, and there's a ton of liquidity all through this section under here, or this range on the chart under. Now, the other thing that the market is going to look to seek out is going to be these gaps, well, these imbalances. So we've got this bullish imbalance on this time frame. So this is the 1H. So we've got an imbalance. In other words, there's nothing left and right of this candle. It's a thin candle. So the market will look to come back down bearish through this level, looking to rebalance. So that's on the, I'll just mark it up as a 1H. Imbalance 1H. Done. That's a target. We've got this, well, value area down here on the on this time frame, 1 hour. Where are we? 1 hour bullish order block. Oh, I've got a 1H in there somewhere. There it is. All right, 1 hour. If we go out to the 4H, yeah, all right. You know, there's two things you could do with this. You could consider this price swing low, high. It's a minimal retrace here, but you know we do have this little range in here, sort of a value area that happened here, and then we've got this move here, and I really think this pulls down. Now, have a look at this. These candles here. This green candle here. We've got a 4 hour imbalance right here, and above it, this candle all the way through. Okay, imbalance. I'm thinking midway through this range here. In other words, where I've got this halfway through this 1 hour markup that I've got on the chart, this one here, and I'm thinking possibly, you know, we see the market pull back at least down into here, right? Now, don't underestimate how far this thing can move. They could get really aggressive with this and pull it right back down in. So I'll be looking for a 4 hour, possibly a 4 hour trade on this. And so the thing that I'm going to be looking for is going to be, you know, swing low, swing high, retrace, buy. Swing low, swing high. Where are we? I've lost my pencil. There it is. Swing low, swing high, retrace, buy. Okay, you get what where I'm going with this. Swing low, swing high, retrace down into the, yeah, but you got to wait for. You've got to wait. No, this is not a, well, you might have got caught out there. Stop loss below the previous low, but see how they take it down below these lows here. They hit these stops that could have taken you out. But the other thing is you want to be looking for the 15-minute chart to invite you in here, and it didn't do that. I'll have a look at this on the 15 and see how it, you know, see if we got caught out with that. So I'm going to be, and I'll mark that up here as a point of interest. We'll go down to the 15 and we'll have a look. I'll just put a not so happy face right there, okay? And then it's going to be the same thing here. I'm looking for Fibonacci retrace, swing low, swing high. You Yeah, we got a fib retrace down in here, so that could have been a buy, but yeah. After this break of market structure, that's what I'm looking for. Long story short, swing low, swing high. See the 50 and the 61.8, right? It coincides with this balance area, this imbalance on the 1 hour time frame. So this is how I kind of plan my trade, guys. All right, 1 hour, imbalance, right here, down into it. There's liquidity under here. We've got an imbalance. The market can then seek both liquidity and look to rebalance. And that would be, ooh, yeah, you put your stop loss under here. So let's just grab a, look, if I'm speculating, this is my limit order. What do we got? That's a 2R, okay? Now, if you're not speculating and you're watching the market, well, let's just do this. We'll say this is a point of interest, given that this is the imbalance. Actually, you know what? The stop loss could go under the imbalance, but understand that it could push back through. Anyway, this is speculation. That's one idea. This is the second idea. And the third idea is, you're in front of the charts. It's heading into the London Open or the New York Open, something like that. And let's just grab a smiley face. We're interested in that. So let's go down to the 15-minute, and I want to just go back a little bit, and we'll have a look at this section here. Why did I or didn't I get involved? I have a rule of thumb. I'm looking for the pullback on the 4H, but what I need to see on the 15-minute is, okay, here we are. You see, I wouldn't have got involved with that. Why? Because we don't have a break of market structure. Bullish. We don't have it. This is a bearish trend on the 15M. 15M is still lower lows, lower highs until, well, until about here somewhere, right? So this is where we get a shift in the trend through here, up in here. Right? And then this potentially is where you get involved. So, and I'm looking for exactly the same thing. I'm looking for swing low, swing high, retrace. It's not going to happen here. This is the first break. I'm going to be looking for the second or third break, possibly here, given that this is now trending. See higher highs, higher lows. Okay, that could potentially be an entry, because you're looking at the 4 hour. Understand we're looking at the 4 hour time frame. Okay, big time frame. We're looking for that 4 hour retrace on the 4H. We want the rotation at that point on the higher time frame, and we look for it on the 15-minute chart. We look for the entry on the 15-minute. So I'm basically sharing my trade strategy here with you. This builds accounts, guys. All right, and then that would have been another opportunity, a bit of a long up in there, and then it rolled over. Okay, look at the trend. You can see it on the 15M. So back over here, what I will be looking for will be this to do whatever it does. It's going to range. It'll the volatility will kick in, and we'll start to see this shift gears, right? Break market structure and trend south. My point of interest is through this level here. This is my buy zone, down through this liquidity under here, this imbalance. That's my buy zone. See the Fibonacci? Have a look. Fibonacci 50 to 61.8 right there. This is what I'm interested in. So I want to see price pull back down in here, but more importantly, and I do this in every video, right? We want it to hit support and then watch for, again, it draws in buyers, it takes out their stops, we get the displacement. This is the price action you want to see, and and then it starts to trend This is 15-minute. It's lower highs, lower lows, balance area, higher highs, higher lows. Wait for this fakey, shaky chart pattern. It's the only chart pattern I'm interested in. It's the fakey, shaky chart pattern. Fake out, shake out, and we look for our entry point. So this buy thing here is just speculation at the moment. That's a higher risk. I would be more inclined to be in front of the chart, and when price trades down in here, look for the opportunity. I guess if you're in front of your chart, you can do that. This could be into the London Open or the New York Open. And speculation would be, it's just hoping for the best. Speculation can work, but yeah, I mean, I don't need to go there. Guys, that's my take. And look, wherever this plays out, it could be here, it could be further down, but look for the range, the volatility, and then the shift in market structure, and it starts to trend. 15-minute time frame, or even a 5-minute. So, okay, wherever that happens. You don't want to be buying up here. You want to be buying at a discount. The market's bullish. I'm not interested in shorting it. I could take a counter trend trade, by the way. But, you want to have a look at trading back down into these imbalances, guys. I'd love your comments. Make sure you comment below. Your ideas are important. Share the love. And it's my take on the NAS100. I hope you're having a great day. Safe trading as always. See you in the next video.